What's going on, everyone? John Matrix here. Hope you're all having yourselves a wonderful day wherever you're at, whenever you're watching this. Today we're going to be checking a look at a trailer for a new video game that's going to be coming out called Alkahest. For those of you who may or may not know, there was a game that came out back in the day, sometime around when Oblivion originally came out, like 2005 to 2007, somewhere in there, called Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. And to this day, that game in an RPG or just in general still has like the best melee combat of any kind of game in a first person, experience. You were able to attack the enemy's hands, disable them, you could disarm them, you could break their shields, you could have power struggles, and throw them back. You could kick them off things. It was an original Source Engine game. It came out not too long after Half-Life 2 did, a couple years after. It was a great game, and it let you do a lot, let you interact with the environment a lot, and again, just the melee combat in it was amazing. It had just a lot of things that you could do in a lot of unique ways, and you could attack an enemy's legs and you could wound them, so it would be more difficult for them to chase after you or come and attack you. So if you had to, if you were being swarmed by a group of people, you could kind of injure and disable them, retreat and hide, and they would lose your position, and then you could ambush them again. Or there were just a lot of different things you could do and approach things in a lot of different ways, and the combat was just very unique. And I remember at the time, after playing both this and Oblivion, I remember saying to myself, like, God, I can't wait till someone in the future makes an Oblivion kind of world and setting with this kind of combat. And unfortunately, here we are in 2025 and this hasn't happened yet. But this Alkahest game seems to be kind of maybe a spiritual successor to this. Let's Alkahest new gameplay demo, 6-minute 4K. Check out the brand new 4K trailer from Alkahest. Ground of fantasy action adventure set in a politically fragile kingdom of Candanor. Step into the role of a young noble investigating strange goblin raids as you explore immense medieval environments and engage in fast-paced melee combat driven by environmental mechanics, from dropping trees to enemies to crafting powerful alchemical concoction. Game blends dynamic systems with rich world building. The video introduces my full commentary. Video includes my full commentary, keen gameplay insights, and exclusive screenshots at the end. Blah 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 blah. Wish list on Steam, which I already have. So I think I've seen a shorter version of this. So yeah, looking forward to checking this out and seeing what this is all about. Right off the bat, we're seeing the shield getting destroyed. Okay. Yeah. Physics interaction here. That's like straight out of Might and Magic for that. The kick. Yep. 100% this already looks like Might and Magic. Now this video also looks, I don't know if this is actual gameplay or if this is just like a scripted in-engine video. Could be either. Because like this is the kind of game, this is what Heroes of Might and Magic, the gameplay kind of looked like. It didn't look necessarily as clean as this, so I feel like this probably is a little more scripted, but this is very much what it looked like. You're getting attacked by someone. He's making some kind of firebomb or something here. Oh, it just rusted the things. That was sick. If this is what the game looks like in game, it looks pretty. Got trimmers going on here. Yeah, we got straight up trimmers going on here, like literal graboids. I don't know if I'd just be casually walking. Yeah, yep. Literal graboids. trying to like get the cart going. Guys are everywhere, yeah. The old Sparta kick, baby. Dudes are fighting on there, okay, and you're just getting dragged behind. Got grenades. Got something big coming through here. So it seems almost kind of like it has. This is almost kind of like Heroes of Might and Magic and The Witcher. Like you have alchemical concoctions to enhance your stuff instead of magic. Okay, we can pick up their stuff. Yep. Straight out of Might and Magic. Yep, that too. And you can throw stuff. Dude, if this is like what the actual gameplay of this game is going to be like, I'm going to be all about this. That's sick. Okay. We got heavier weapons here too. Decapitation, some gore.
Alkahest is an upcoming.
Okay. Is that all he's got here? Is just going to go into the commentary from here? Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's just backtrack and look at this stuff. So that wasn't really like the 6 minutes, but I guess this is all this. And this guy's just put this together in this video here. So, I mean, again, like the power struggle, like right here, again, this is straight out of Heroes of Might and Magic. Like you could sit here and you do this, you'd have to mash your attack button. If you win, you would disarm them and, you know, their weapon would go flying and then they'd be vulnerable, kind of a situation. So yeah, this very much looks like that's straight out of that. Got a kick going on here. Yeah. Block parry, all that kind of stuff. Turn the volume down here as I go through this. This was cool. This little thing right here. So like I said, right, like this looks like it has kind of a Witcher-esque kind of situation where like you make all kinds of, you know, alchemical concoctions and things to enhance and do stuff instead of magic. And so like he makes like a rust bomb and it causes the metal bars to like age and rust so you can just break through them. That's pretty sick. And the environment looks like, if it's true, is going to be very interactable because he just picks up the stool and throws it at him. You know? And again, that was very much part of what Heroes of Might and Magic was, is you could do stuff like that. You could kick barrels at things that, you know, would cause them to get knocked over, or throw boxes at people and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, and so yeah, he throws us out here, graboid situation. We saw that before. I'm getting thrown around here. There was something else through here that I was wanting to mark on. Yeah, again, he enhances his blade with ice. You know, his sword gets taken from him here, so he has to dodge, disarm this guy, and take his weapon from him. You could do that in Might and Magic 100%. You could break the support beams here that would hold this stuff down and would knock these guys over 100%. So I mean, and yeah, they had traps like that where you kick people into. So I mean, this looks very much like whoever the authors of this game are straight up Heroes of Might and Magic. This is what, like, the fact that he breaks that and you can come here and then light the arrow and do that, that's awesome. That's sick. So, and then that right there was cool too. After he's done with the concoction, he throws the empty bottle at him. And then yeah, we see some gore and decapitation here. So I mean, yeah, I have, you know, for those of you who may be interested, I have a playthrough of Heroes of Might and Magic Dark Messiah on my YouTube channel here. If you're curious to take a look at that game, I'm sure it's on Steam still. It actually had a pretty sick multiplayer you know, kind of class-based game that was you know, added to it as well, that unfortunately didn't get super popular, and I'm sure the servers for it are dead. It's, you know, been close to 20 years now since that game was released. But you know, you can take a look at, you know, Google some videos on it, man. Take a look at it, or you can watch my playthrough. I'm sure it's still on Steam. As a matter of fact, let's take a look. Let's see if it is on Steam and how much it would be for sale, because I would highly recommend people check a look at that. It's a very linear game. It's not a super duper long game. Your first playthrough, you could probably beat it in like anywhere from 10 to 16 hours. But once you know what you're doing and how to get through it, you could probably beat the game on like a normal difficulty level in like 6 to 8 hours, maybe. Something in there. Dark Messiah. Yes, Dark Messiah My Magic. It's $10. And there's actually a single player demo that you can try out. Dark Messiah single player demo. So yeah, I mean, it's on Steam. Check it out. It's $10. There's also a free demo that you can check out. Yeah, it came out in 2006. It's an awesome game. I would highly recommend checking it out. It's like I said, if you just want to like a great short kind of linear RPG, this game, Dark Messiah My Magic, has there's essentially like you could be a warrior, you could be kind of a rogue, and it has stealth mechanics in it, you know, so you could like straight up Assassin's Creed and go through it stealthy. It's all first person, and then it also has magic systems in it. It has some puzzles and things that you could, you know, do some secrets and stuff that, you know, your magic will get you through. But for me, the melee combat is what is the best thing about it. So I would definitely recommend checking it out if you're just looking for a fun, quick game to play through. The last time I'd play through it was, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 years ago now, probably. I would have to look at my YouTube channel to see when I uploaded it. But I would definitely recommend checking it out. And this game looks like it could be a spiritual successor to it, or at least be inspired by it. So I'm for sure gonna be checking, you know, keeping my eye out on this. I've got it wish listed, and as more information for this game comes out, I will you know, make whatever videos I can if more trailers come out, etc, etc. So again, this is Alkahest, and that was the gameplay of that game. So yeah, looking forward to check it out. Sam, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. You know, if you did, consider leaving a like and a sub. It helps me and the channel grow, and it lets the YouTube algorithm gods know that you enjoy this kind of content and you want to see some more. If you'd like to take your support to the channel to the next level, there's a join button underneath the video, as well as a link in the description to the YouTube membership benefits and tiers that I have to offer. So yeah, if you want to become a member, get early access to videos, priority kind of reaction requests, join us as I do you know, these reactions with my YouTube members. Love to have you guys come in and hang out with us. So check all that out. But regardless, thank you guys for watching this video. If you're still watching here through to the very end, it means a lot. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you're all having yourselves a wonderful day. We'll see you on the next one.